The armed forces takeover the Bureau of Customs on orders of the president has so far drawn mixed reactions. Maricel Halili with the story.
Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo has once again justified the plan of President Duterte to put the Bureau of Customs under military control. Based on the 1987 Constitution, the Philippine President, as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, has the power to call out the military to prevent or suppress lawless violence, invasion, or rebellion. Secretary Panelo insists that what happened in BOC is a clear case of state of lawlessness.
If you can bring in hundreds of kilos of drugs, then there must be some grave wrong in that area. And there is a state of lawlessness there. It violates the law, it violates the Constitution.
But some beg to disagree. In his Twitter account, Senator Cheese Escudero said the drug incident in the Bureau cannot be considered as lawless violence or rebellion. Panelo says,
When you say lawless violence, it's not just physical violence. You do violence to the Constitution, you do violence to the law, that's a state of lawlessness.
The presidential spokesperson also answered the alleged constitutional violation of the president for appointing active military personnel in civilian positions.
But the president is not appointing or designating any particular member of the armed forces. As we said earlier, these people will be there first to make their presence felt, to create the military presence that hopefully will intimidate those corrupt people there.
Senator Richard Gordon, on the other hand, sees no problem on the decision of the president. Still, he believes that Malacañang ought to clarify the role of the soldiers in the Bureau.
Because sa military, hindi trained mag-assess. Ang military ay kaya magbantay sa gate. This is a stopgap solution. I'm just interpreting from my personal view as a senator. So, sinasabi ko lang, ganong kalaganap ang problema. And I said the other day when I was interviewed, parang itong terrorism na ang nangyayari sa drugs. Dapat itaas na ang pagpasok ng malalaking droga sa customs.
Panelo earlier said that the military takeover in the Bureau of Customs will only be temporary and that the president will listen to the recommendations of the newly appointed Customs Commissioner, Ray Guerrero. For News 5, Maricel Halili, we are One News.